Wow! What a treat. I bet a lot of you guys out there were not expecting this. This is a midweek treat. Maybe anyone that wanted to drop in and see some riveting conversation slash debate. We're hoping to bring it to you. So, my partner, the gentleman I am talking to, literally 1 minute right before we're gonna go live. We've been talking for a half hour. Everything's good. He's all great, happy to go, and boom, he's gone. This is the Reverend. Wow, that's not supposed to happen. So I am talking to him on the old dingle dangles. So hopefully we will hear from him soon. And till we get him back, I can give you just a brief, we could talk about him and what we hopefully will do tonight, so that you popping in tonight wanting to have a great entertainment and riveting conversation between an atheist, a hardcore atheist, that would be me, the Reverend Brother Heathen from the Church of Heretics, and of course, your favorite YouTube show, Faith Not Included, my partner, Skids the Clown. I guess I will take this opportunity to talk about my dear partner, my friend, a man I love and respect. And don't you fuckers ever tell him I said that. I get embarrassed real easily. Of course, you know me, I get embarrassed. Silly stuff is not my wheelhouse. So I don't, and emotional and getting gushy, and he doesn't need to hear that. It's just very uncomfortable for everyone. So I love him though. And he's, our hearts and our non-existent prayers are with him. Oh, I got a ding. My phone died. Here I come. So hopefully he's on his way. But back to my partner, Skids the Clown. Very funny, man. Man with a 15-inch penis. I like to remind him all the time of a glorious. In all seriousness, there has been an illness in his family, and he's had to deal with it. And it's been hard in his family. And there was also a death. You can't make this stuff up, guys. There is death, another death. So it's very personal stuff. I don't want to get into it. I hope that everyone will understand. And so we're taking this time. I don't know if you guys see and appreciate the work that we do on Faith Not Included, but it is just a fuckload of work. Just a fuckload for a trio of amateurs. But we try really hard, and I think you see our passion each and every week. And we do our best to try to entertain you, to make you laugh a bit. And so we're taking this time just to get caught up a bit. And we have cartoons in mid-motion. We have skits and characters and a whole storyline. And we're promising to deliver exciting and fun things and stuff that you're not going to see, and hopefully more Manny the Muffin and his message of moistness, and of course more of the message of the Church of Heretics, where our number one passion and focus is to help others get over the fear of hell. So anyone out there, please, if you're struggling with it, if you know someone that is struggling with it, meet me on Facebook, DM me. There are ways to get in touch, because we make it our passion, and we are trying to set the captives free. And so, I see he is here. So I'm going to bring him on here shortly. Oh my goodness. He is a great person, and I can't wait for you guys all to meet him. So, Mr. Christ Kook himself, Brandon, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Now, I haven't told
I can barely hear.
You can barely hear. Can you hear me now? Are you good now? I get to the mic. I'm a bit of an amateur. So get your headphones
Nah,
up.
we still sound low.
Do you? Oh. So I'll tell you what, just keep fixing your audio. Wes will probably, I'll see if I can change my audio and make my mic volume higher. So everyone, please bear with the audio. I'm not, Trent is, Skids is the man for doing all this stuff. I'm the amateur. You guys get what you get. But the Reverend is coming here trying to deliver a wonderful message and a wonderful conversation, a bit of a debate, if you will. So, Brandon, if I could, I will introduce you and give the folks at home a little backstory so they're a little caught up. Brandon, Mr. Christ Kook himself, and I have been Facebook friends for a long time, years, and we go back to old debate stomping grounds. And we just became friends through a common mutual respect of how one deals with each other. And we have challenged each other and pushed each other's beliefs. And it's been a beautiful friendship. And I wanted to have this conversation because Brandon likes to come on. And Brandon, I got to be honest with you, sir. I have to be honest. The Heretics and I, well, we've been meaning to come to you because we're just a little concerned that you've been experimenting with the Jesus. And we're really worried about you, Brandon. Are you please tell us that you're not experimenting with the Jesus?
Jesus is my Lord and Savior, brother. You know what it is.
No! I say it isn't so! Oh, no! Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh God, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong?
Well, you went right. It's like what I learned most about fellowshipping with you all these years is that to think critically. And you know, a lot of people, we don't, from where I come from, we don't think critically. It's just everything is just God says so, that's what it is, and you just let it be that. Well, y'all have influenced me to think critically. That's what I was searching for. That's the reason why I was even the only that I know of Christian that was really in our debate group. So I learned to think critically about things, and I really found a way that made sense for me with God. Like I really serve God. I'm on a whole different level. Man, I didn't just read I read the Holy Bible, the Quran, and the Satanic Bible. Man, you know what I found out about the Satanists? Bro, they're regular people. Like I read the Bible and it's like they just teach more to embrace life and embrace your sensations. They're not like evil, hokey pokey looking ass people. Like it's a logical ass humanistic religion to me.
Their tenets.
I didn't become one. I'm not one, but I understand. And I wish that people, other Christians, would take the time to understand what they think is their enemy rather than just judging and throwing stones and scared and staying away. Like y'all do a lot of the things that the Satanists teach in the Satanic Bible and don't even know it.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I like to be informed. I absorb all the information, which is one of the reasons I'm not maybe as sensitive and as tender as other Christians can come off. I don't know, man. I like information. I don't just ward off of with it. If you're making sense, you're making sense. And I'm with that.
Well, okay, hold on. So you got it because we're talking about Satanists. See, this is the great thing about live TV. We're having this is our first like really good sit down conversation. You're being able to see at home, folks, between a Christian and a saucy atheist boy, Reverend Brother Heathen. And so, but you got to admit, though, even when I was a Christian and I read the 7 tenets of the Satanic Principles, they're all like, how do you disagree with any of them? Really? There's nothing bad about any of them.
Yeah,
would you agree?
I mean, right, man. It's all it's all just embracing the things that we all naturally feel as human beings. It's not what it's painted out to be in my church. I found that out as I read.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're spreading, you're looking out. I'm glad that I'm like stretching your faith. And oh boy, we lost him again. Don't worry, folks, he'll be back. I'm sure. I hope. God, he's such a great guy. God, I hope he comes back. Fuck, I hope he comes back. We won't have much of a show without the Christ Kook. And by the way, he insisted on having that name. That's not slanderous. That's the name that he wanted because that's what the kind of guy he is. He can, hold on, let me just come back, baby. Come back, baby. Hopefully we'll have him back here in a second. He will listen to a lot of stuff. He will be challenged. I will give him credit. He will go on atheists and he will stand his ground. And he is the rare Christian that doesn't do ad hominem attacks. So he's really good that way. I have a lot of respect for him. And I think what's very important, and I think in the atheist community, and it's missing there. Oh, he's coming back. He's going to be back. That's missing in the atheist community is reaching out more to Christians. So let me add him here.
Oh. Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We're so glad you're back. Hey, you know what? I am so glad that you're back. I'm going to do this because I want this known that even though we're having a debate, this is ultimately about friendship. Let's see. Oh, Manny, if everyone doesn't know, that's Manny the Muffin. And he tells people and reminds them to stay moist. Now, a little known fact. If people aren't familiar with the Church of Heretics, we're up and coming new church, exciting church of atheists. And I am the very first high priest of moist fuckery, the Reverend Brother Heathen. And who you're seeing on screen, Mr. Christ Kook, is the only Christian in my group because I like to run a nice show. And Brandon, I'm sure Mr. Christ Kook will agree with me that Christians can be a little overbearing. Why he's allowed, I guess he's never had issues, is that he knows he has respect. It's just like if us as atheists, we went to a church, we're not going to run our mouths. We're going to go stand, sit down, everyone close your eyes, shut your goddamn mouth, right? Have some respect. It's about knowing, staying in your lane and having respect. And this is what I wanted to say to everyone, is that atheists and Christians, we need to reach out. What I respect about you, Brandon, is that you understand. You understand the passion. You understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. You may not agree with it. You may not think it's the right thing, but you respect the passion, just like I respect your passion. You have it at the heart of it. It's about love. And we both agree through our differences. He is American. I'm Canadian. He is a person of color. I'm white. We are different continents. We're 100 miles away, but we are both of the working class. Everyone here, I can promise you, is of the working class. We are all on the same damn side. We all are on the same side. We're all trying to feed our families. We're all trying to keep a roof over our heads. We all just want peace. And so that's what I fight against, is I fight against the assholes. Christ Kook here, he fights against the assholes too. That's why we can have civil conversations. Maybe we're not on the same side of the aisle, but damn it, we know that we need to come together. It's just like every marginalized group out there needs people that are not marginalized speaking out and and standing behind them. I stand behind him on so many different issues that is affecting him because he's a person. I care about him. If something were to happen, guys, it would hurt me. Brandon, if anything happened to you, it would hurt me. I mean that.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I know you, and I know you. I know you. You love me, man. I know you love me. I see it in your eyes. And if anything happens, so
we get along. You know, the main thing that I think that helped us get along because we didn't know each other at first was understanding what disrespect really is. It's, you know, many people who come from my background, they don't know what real disrespect is. You can speak your opinion and they'll take it as disrespect because they don't want to hear the guy that they love disrespected. I understand that to a point, but you're not being disrespectful. That's what I liked about you, man. I never felt like you were coming at me trying to tear me down, but you were just strongly coming at me about what you believed in. And you're just telling me how you felt. Man, I learned a lot from you, man, honestly, over these years. I really have.
Stop it! No, you did! Stop! All right, stop!
Man, it's that banner, man. Take that shit down so we can have a talk.
No, it's about the friendship! Fuck it!
I don't want to be mushy. Yeah.
No! We're against the world! I don't care if no one understands our friendship! We're about friendship! Oh, god damn it, I was giving a great point about something. Oh, so can we both agree, okay, at the end of the day, okay, if there's a God, I think we both agree that God isn't fucking concerned if I don't believe in it or whatever. It's a big boy. It's a big guy. He can take care of himself. Right? Are we pretty much in agreement about it? Right? You don't feel like you need to defend this God. So,
well, yeah. God does care about how we feel, though. But this is our life experience. This is our soul proving ground, so to speak. To me.
So you believe, okay. So now let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Okay. So let's find out some things here. All right.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Now, you obviously you believe in God, right? So
yes.
Can we hone in on it? Is there a particular God, or is just the God you believe in is just whatever? What kind of God do you believe in?
I believe in I call my God the ultimate in my worship because my God is the ultimate over all things in creation and life.
Okay, so is that the God of the Bible? The Bible have anything to do with what you believe in? Okay, now, because I don't want to straw man you, we need to set up, like, I'm pretty simple, you know, I don't believe in the supernatural. Yeah, get that fucking Holy Spirit going, brother. Fucking right. Fucking light them up, boys. Okay. We're going to get the Spirit going here. So, now, you believe in the Bible. Now, do you believe it's all perfect, or do you think there's some mistakes in it? Do you think there's some concepts you agree with it all? Some of it. Where are you standing on it? Because I don't want to straw man you, and let's get to so we understand each other.
It has mistakes. It has to.
Okay.
The original language is in Hebrew, and it's been translated over into English. And the people who translated it, obviously they wrote what they wrote and understood what they understood. Like, yes, I'm sure it's tons of errors in the Hebrew Bible. Or in our original Bible that's interpreted today.
Okay.
But I feel like it has the key to life in it too. It was things that was spiritually that was meant to exist in the Bible so that people really looking could find God through his teaching.
So you think that you can find God in the Bible?
Through its teachings, you can.
Okay. So, but you say that there's mistakes in there, though. Now, are the teachings mistakes? Are the like what's the mistakes here? Is there mistakes in the teachings? Is there mistakes in like science? What?
I don't know the exact mistakes. It's just logical to me that it's mistakes in there coming from an original old Hebrew translation.
Okay. So there's some mistakes there. Okay, there's some loosey goosey stuff you're willing to admit, and I'm sure no problem if you don't know. You'll say I don't know if I press you on some stuff or whatever. Okay. At the end of the day, kids, for me, when I'm pressing someone or they're talking about their beliefs, they bring them up to me. We've had an agreement that we're going to have this. Normally, if we're just hanging out, unless he brings it up with her, I'm not going to give a shit about your beliefs because at the end of the day, all I care about is division. And I care about this concept of hell, which I'm going to press you before the end of this because that's why we're talking is because in my opinion, you are promoting the idea of hell, and that's a big no-no, or a big no-no. Hey, that's where I draw the line in the sand. So, I'm just giving you a little heads up. You get your fucking asshole ready and crip, boy, because I'm coming for you. Oh, coming for you. I'll stretch you out. Remember I talked to you about stretching your faith? Oh, boy. I'm going to stretch you out, all right. So you admit that there's mistakes or whatever. So you believe in magic.
It's not magic. It's not magic, man.
No magic? That you don't like that word? Okay, but you believe in the supernatural.
No, it's
right.
Just like our planet isn't magic, our ultimate who created our planet and created all of existence. It's not magic. We're here.
Okay, so is he natural then? God is natural? No. Okay, you're losing me here. You said you didn't believe in magic, and you said
God is supernatural. It's beyond our realm of existence.
Okay, so you believe in. Okay, so you don't like the word to me. I don't supernatural magic. I don't know the difference between the two. It's to me they're the same thing. But okay, cross that one out. Not magic. Not magic. Supernatural. Supernatural. We will use your word. I'm okay with that. Okay. Supernatural. See, so that's where we go. See, I'm real easy. I don't believe in that. I believe you know that, right? So I deal in the natural, and I'm going to give you a chance too. You can push back at me because, my friend, I come to you tonight, and I'm glad that you came because honestly, I want to take off the chains that are binding you. I want to set you free. I want to set you free.
I want you to find the love of Jesus.
Oh boy. Oh God, this is going to be good. God's going to be good. So you believe in the supernatural, okay? And we're going to try to keep this to a tight hour. It's just everyone watching, So we'll try to keep this easy. And wherever we are at the end, we'll leave it. And at the end of the day, I still love you. He's still a beautiful man. He's a beautiful man. And it doesn't matter.
Yeah. You know what they say, man? Bad bitches flock together.
But I promise you, I'm going to try to give you something to think about. Okay? I know you've probably thought about everything. I think you think you thought about everything. But let's try to see if I give you something else to think about. Because I know if I give you something to think about, you'll think about it. If it's garbage, if it's garbage, if I'm offering you something and it's garbage, just fucking toss it in the garbage, okay? But if I give you some gold, take it home, shine it up a bit, maybe look at it. Maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something there.
Always do, man.
I know. And you can do the same thing to me. I will be glad to hear about Jesus. So, you believe in the supernatural, okay? So, the mistakes in the Bible, okay? So do you think that my jet fire comes to life at night? Because I swear when I'm rubbing one out, He's staring at me judgmentally. Like, I don't believe in the supernatural, but he stares at me, and he's a bit of a jerk. He's not like Optimus. Optimus will salute me when I'm spanking one out. So do you think it's possible he's looking at me?
That's your guilty conscience, is what that sounds like. And I would ask,
Guilty.
why are you guilty about spanking one out?
Oh, I'm not. No. Oh, brother, let me tell you one of the benefits of atheism. Ho, ho. Let me tell you about the benefits of atheism. We never have to worry about someone watching us. Masturbation isn't a sin. When I was a Christian, though, I went a full year, folks. No fucking joke. Not an exaggeration. No discharge of emissions voluntarily. One of my friends, I was in a cult. It was so bad in the controls. He had a wet dream one night. Listen to this. One of my friends that was in the cult, and he's still there, that stupid fucker, he had a wet dream, and he went to the women leaders of the cult, and he told them about it. And they reprimanded him because he didn't fucking pray in his dreams. He didn't fucking pray in his dreams. That was his fault, according to them, and what God wants. We could get into talking about sinful thoughts. We could talk about what the Bible clearly says about sinful thoughts and about sexual sin, how it is different than other sins. We could get into that. But atheist one.
Hold on.
Christian, no jerky.
I don't agree with that, man. Like, I don't feel he should have been reprimanded because
I know
it's a dream.
I know.
Like, you don't create your own dreams, you just get it. If anything, I think he was being told he needed to bust a nut.
I know. And what do we know about it? It's a natural thing. It's part of men build up. So, but we all know about sexuality. We know that how religion in the Bible is repressive, right? Come on, I'm not making this up. Come on, I'm not making it up.
It's exercise.
Okay, but listen, right? Come on. I'm not making stuff up. Christianity and all these religions are very repressive when it comes to sexuality. Can we agree on that? Like, I'm not making this up. You know that.
Yes, they are.
Okay. I'm not talking about you.
I agree.
We're not talking about you. We're just talking about it as a general. Okay. I'm not talking about your faith because I know a lot of the stuff you don't agree with. I'm not asking you to agree with this shit. I'm asking you to we're both looking at this shit objectively, right? And we're just I'm trying to loosen the chains, my friend. Give you some snugs, okay? So we've talked about sexuality, okay? And about everything. So I'm trying to find out about we've established you believe in the supernatural. Now, I don't believe in the supernatural. It doesn't. You know what the best thing about not believing in the supernatural? You know the best thing? Now, I don't know where you stand, but I know what the Bible teaches, and I'm not strawmanning the Bible, okay? And at any point, you could say, Reverend, anytime you say Reverend, I'll shut up, okay? If you disagree with any points I make, I'm not pulling shit out of my ass. I'm just trying to be, because I deal in truths, Brandon. And truths are stuff that we can both agree on. I've got a grown child, okay? I have family. I've learned how to deal with teenagers, okay? And the only way you could deal with teenagers and most people is to build a path of truths that you both can reach a conclusion together. So that's all we're doing. We're walking hand in hand, friendship, you and me, and we're walking hand in hand towards a conclusion. So we've agreed that Christianity's religions can be repressive sexually, right? Now,
Yeah,
The
but
best thing
not
about
without reason, though, man. Not without reason. Like it's a lot
okay,
of dangerous consequences to just
it
randomly
doesn't
having
matter.
sex with people.
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, yes, there's medical stuff, whatever. It's repressive. But the best thing about not believing in the supernatural, I never have to worry about a goddamn demon hiding behind the corner. I never have to worry about an angel standing over here. And why the fuck did you not deliver me from danger? Never have to worry about that shit. And you know about spiritual warfare and what churches and the Bible teaches about spiritual
They
warfare.
still watch you, brother. They still watching you. That's just
Okay,
what you believe
how
for
are you
yourself.
okay with that?
But
How
they
are you
watch
okay
you.
with that? I freak out. I have
This
mice in
life,
the hand.
this life to me is an evaluation. It's a human experience, and we're being evaluated. So
Why?
it's just a part of the rules.
Why?
Because whatever the purpose is for us on the other side, once we cross over from this level of life, it must have some kind of boundary for who we will be on the other side. I think
Oh,
we're building who we will become.
it sounds awful. Oh, it sounds awful. Do you know how awful eternal life sounds? God damn it. I don't want it. I don't want it. God, do you know how fucking hard this life is? Not having to worry about another life on the other. Jesus Christ, no. No, 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 no. It sounds awful.
I hope the same shit. I hope the same shit that's going on here isn't going on over there. I hope.
But why wouldn't it, though? Why wouldn't it? Why would it be different?
The same reason that we start off in our mother's wombs. And when we cross over to this existence, it's way different from our mother's womb.
Yeah, and
so
it sucks, doesn't it?
I'm hoping that the next one, the next existence is way different from this one.
Yeah, but just like being in the mother's womb really fucking rocked, and then they kicked us out, and it was like, oh god, it has sucked ever since then, Brandon. It sucks.
Man, it don't suck, man.
But
stop.
are you saying that the next life?
You got a beautiful family. You have done well for yourself, and you got wonderful friends, and you got me. So your life hasn't been shit.
Yeah. But it's still hard. And this is the thing. Even if my life is perfect, listen, even if it's perfect, okay, here's where the crunch comes in. Okay. My fucking heart hurts too goddamn much knowing what goes on around this world. God damn it. I do not know how people like turn that off. How did they turn that off? The stress of what goes on in this world, what is happening, all the bullshit is, I don't care if my life is fucking perfect. Do you understand that?
I agree.
It's the same thing. This is why I come back to the health concept, because by the Bible standards, I'm heading there. And let me tell you something, I will blaspheme to the goddamn day I die, because I fucking hate the Bible. I hate the Bible. I hate Jesus. I hate that God. Because if there's a God, I'm telling you, everything in me tells me it's the same spirit I had when I was a Christian, and I thought I had the Holy Spirit speaking through me, giving me words I didn't know. I had those same experiences now, and everything, every fiber, every vibration within me tells me this bullshit is not only wrong, it's dangerous. So,
well, from what I believe, man, and I've known you just from what I've known, I wouldn't think you're going to hell. I don't think God judges as rigid as what they teach in Christianity. Like if God created all life here, so I feel that all life here will stand before God and be judged for who they are and the life that they chose to live. That's what I don't believe that you just have to, if you don't know Jesus Christ by name, you don't know that that's the exact way, that's the only way. I don't think it is. I think plenty of people are going to be judged simply for who they are and the lives that they lived, and they'll get what they get.
I wish, but like I said to you before, and this is what the problem is, okay? Number one, for me, think of the worst person, even Hitler. Hate to say it. I don't want him in fucking hell. God damn it. An eternity of torture? Fuck. The problem is, after we're dead, it's too late. We need judgment now, and we've never had it.
Well, see, the
Our
thing
lives
is,
are important. That's the problem.
thing
Our
is,
lives are important now.
we don't technically know what exactly what hell is.
Well,
So to assume that hell is just this place where your skin is being ripped off and you're in fire and demons is fucking you in the ass for eternity, like that just sounds like a good movie to me. That I don't think that's real.
it's horror though, but that's what they
But it
push
is
though.
something that you're not gonna like, I would assume. I would assume that it's something that wouldn't just be pleasurable. Like if you live down here and you was just raping little babies and smashing all your little cousins and shit,
Ah!
and then next thing you know, you die. Like, bro,
Why do you have to say that?
you don't deserve to, in my opinion, as an individual, you don't deserve to go to no heaven and walk around and have this peaceful afterlife. You deserve a very horrible afterlife. Like
They do.
I really
Listen, they deserve to be punished when they're alive. Those people deserve justice. When they die, it doesn't fucking matter anymore. It loses meaning. It doesn't help anything. The problem is we are on where this life matters. This life matters. So no
so
judgment
once
is
you
coming.
die, you kind of feel like it should just be a clean slate when you die.
Once I die, where does the flame go when you blow it out?
Hell, it's gone. It go in it. It's just not there. It don't exist.
That's right. And that's it. Just like right before I was born. Where was I before I was born?
You was in heaven.
Okay. So let me say, I always propose this thing, okay? And I want to give you a chance to push back too, because I want you, like, why would you want to be an atheist? Like, what's so wrong with being an atheist and letting go of this stuff? Like, why don't you ask me? Like, would you want to push back on me? Like, geez, Rev, you could be doing the wrong thing, guy. Why are you doing it? That's how I'm imitating you. That's I don't. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing
like
that?
I know, man. I feel like I know the answer to that from talking with not only you but other members in the debate group all these years. I feel
Why?
like I know, and
Why
it's
is that?
our life experiences are different. Y'all
Okay.
haven't experienced the things that I have, and I haven't experienced the things that you have. When I think
That's
about
true.
the life when I think about the life that I've heard that you've lived, that what you share, it's like no wonder you don't believe in God. I can't even sit here and say I would if I lived your life, but I didn't live your life. So I live my life, and God is active in my life. And
Why do you think God's active in your life, though? Like, why? Like, why? Why? What's the difference between you and I?
I mean, I've met God to a point. I've
You
met
met
God.
God? You met
Yes,
God?
yes,
You met God? What do you mean
yes.
you met God?
I met God. I see God. I talk to God. God is always around us. It's
Like you
just that
visually see God.
I have before, but it was just a way that I could understand. Like God is so much bigger than our level of existence. And that's what the
Yeah.
problem is. So when people say, well, if God is real, bring him here and show him to me. Like, man, I can't make God do anything. Like, if God
Oh,
wants to come, he will. But
okay. Hold on. Can I just pause here for a second? There is some people watching. I just wanted to say hello to everyone. Okay.
okay.
We don't want to be rude. Just people. I can't see everyone on YouTube, but I could see Clearly Misunderstood, and John Christian, Zafoy's Blue Car, Black Female Atheist, OTC Atheist. I'm Skidsy is watching too. Oh, I'm not a great host. I'm a great caller. I'm like a really I'm an atheist Flavor Flav. I'm a great hype man. I'm a great hype man. So I'm not good at the technical stuff, but everyone watching at home, mwah, we love you. So let's continue here. Your mic's off, just so you know, Brandon. So you've had your experiences. Okay. I thought I had experiences too, man. Like when I found the property where we went out into the country, the cults, we were in a city and we wanted to get out in the country and be self-sufficient. And because like every goddamn good cult out there has to be end times fucking focused, we wanted to be ready for the end times. This is like in retrospect, which is really stupid, that because if the mark of the beast came and you didn't have currency, because that's what we're building towards, we're going to pay off our property and blah, blah, blah. How the fuck are you going to pay your taxes? You can't function. Like, it's just not fucking reasonable. And we're at the point now. We're at the point now. The mark of the beast is never going to fucking be a thing. It's never going to be a mark. We're well beyond our technology to ever put a fucking mark. It'd be a microchip, or if we ever went cashless. By the way, I hope we never go cashless. That'd be a fucking terrible idea. But it would have nothing to do with fucking.
It's close, man.
Maybe.
We're close to going cash.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But my point is this, okay? I thought I was the one that found this place. And I'm telling you, I thought I had the Spirit God talking through me. And I was on fire. There's this place you can look up called the Toronto Airport Blessing. Okay, this is a separate story. Okay, this is just to illustrate this point. They have this thing where people are slain in the spirit. They've been doing this for God. It's got to be over 20 years now, and I think they're still doing it. Like hundreds. They exploit this idea of this drug kind of rush from being slain in the spirit. You know what I'm talking about, and I think most people at home, but they're really fucking bad for it. They were having experiences of God too. Now, I told you, as an atheist, I'm having the same exact experiences as a Christian, but as an atheist, where I feel like the passion is running through me. You know me well enough to know that I'm not bullshitting you, where I feel like I have words that come to me that, where'd they come from? This isn't me. Sometimes when the Reverend comes, Brandon, Jimmy Lew is out in the fucking background going, bye-bye. And those who know. When you channel something. Anyways, no one needs to hear about my fucking creative process. Anyways, the whole point is this. We can recreate spiritual experiences. If you want to label it as spiritual, fine. But I can tell you right now, I know the experiences that you're probably, I bet you I can empathize and understand because I went through the same things. I know what it's like to hear God's voice. It only happened once. Like that, I heard God's voice. And it was very simple, very clear. I was praying for fucking weeks. I had gone through some pretty stressful shit. I was on my knees for hours. I would fall asleep prostrated on the ground because I thought I was appealing to God and doing everything I could to humble myself. And towards that end of that prayer, I was like, God, what do I do? And he's like, you're doing fine, Jim. Simple, right? I took it to the heart. God, talk to me. This isn't the voice that we have in our head. No, this is God. This is God. I knew God was speaking to me. All these people have spiritual experiences, but I'm telling you, my friend, as an atheist, I still have moments of clarity. I still have moments where that voice shines through.
Well, you know why that is, man? Human beings, we're made in the image of God. Humans are very powerful. Things like that, we have the ability naturally to create that. we're not just here and just powerless. Like human beings are some of the most powerful creatures on the planet Earth, in my opinion. And we have abilities in ourselves to do things. That's the reason why you have all the say coaches who believe in deep meditation and focus and prayer because they understand the power in it. If you don't understand the power in it, like, of course, it's just a waste of time to you. It doesn't look attractive. It's not like some strong, powerful person going around kicking everybody's ass. It's real low key. I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it different than that.
Well,
But
you said that we're created in
could have
God's.
heard that. And that's why you still hear it, even though you don't think there's God, it don't mean God don't exist. It just means you're powerful, brother. That's it.
It's, well, I am a very powerful. I am very powerful and moist fuckery, and everyone on the little square of internet knows it. That knows the Reverend. But in the whole scheme of things, I am fucking no one, and I take pride, and that is my ideology, and is what I promote. I promote. I am fucking nothing, and neither are you. None of us are that goddamn special, and there is freedom in that. There is freedom in that. We don't have to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. This is where I get.
You don't, man. You're only supposed to carry the weight of your neighbor. It's not the world. No one person can carry
who's
the
my
world,
neighbor?
but you can be a blessing to the people around you.
Are you not my neighbor?
Yes, I'm your neighbor.
Are these people watching here not my neighbors?
Yes, I mean, if you
oh my God,
are you close with them? Hold on, I'm close with you. If you don't know these people, they're not your neighbors. They're
what? Okay,
they share the existence with you, but they're not neighbors.
But what about the children that they're digging up in Canada that died in the residential schools? Were those children not my neighbors? Is the
could you have prevented? What could you have done to prevent that?
Well, we can't. But the whole point is this. The whole point is this. Okay, this is why I contend with the label of God. Okay, I don't think it's necessary because I think when people, here's where the problem comes. All right, I think we both can we agree? Probably like one of the best things you can do is to stay humble. Is that pretty? Like we both agree.
We agree. Yeah.
Okay, so this is where the old Reverend. This is my mentality and why it comes into conflict with what you might be promoting. Okay, it's the fact that I promote the idea of being humble. And when I was a Christian, I always talked about not putting God in a box. Oh, I can't put God in the box. This is part of what got me out of Christianity. Is that I started thinking past the Bible. I started thinking past what was presented. My fucking brain started hurting. And I was just scratching the surface of how all this shit works. Just scratching it. I am just scratching it. Even what I know now in my great 45 years of searching for God since I was about 17. Searching for ultimate truth. Because I'm telling you, Brandon, in all my heart, I didn't want the white picket fence life. I didn't want the life in the suburbs with the 2.5 kids. I wanted to make a difference. I fucking cared about the shit that was going on. I hated the injustice, what I saw. I was being woken up through the music I was listening to, through injustice that were happening in different communities when it started off in rap and then it went to punk and metal. Two different kind of musics, but representing two different types of communities, both of the working class people of a different experience. This is why we need to reach out and to listen to each other. And as a side note, the Reverend always has to preach to his folks at home. If you don't understand about a marginalized group, go fucking talk to someone in there before you reach a judgment. Let's all try to build bridges to each other to hear each other's side because we have a lot to learn from each other. and we are in this fight together, and we need to fucking come together and have friendship. So, anyways, I started getting fucking lost. You know how people get lost in conspiracy theories and everything? They go around and hold. When you start
There's a
thinking
lot of
about
information out there, man.
there
There's
is,
a lot
but
of information.
so think about this, okay? This is a truth too, okay? You're not disagreeing with anything I'm saying so far. I don't think so, right? We
No.
followed so far? Okay. You can also, if you wanted to, go in. God, you can go in and it blows your mind. You think you go and it's black. Okay, there's just blood and cells, and you go into atoms and neutrons and protons. Science is goddamn fucking hard, man. And you can go just as far deep in as you can go out. Okay?
Yeah.
These are truths. These are truths. I cannot. When I was losing my faith, this was struggling. Okay? And I was weighing this shit. And I was starting to get some serious cognitive dissonance because when everything fell, it's because I realized I could never understand this. Even if there is a God. Let's say there is a God. I will give you the God. I don't really give a shit. You know me, man. I don't fight against God. I fight against harmful religious ideas. I fight against division. I fight against sexism, racism, marginalization. I want us to fucking go forward. Because all we have to do is look in history to see what shit didn't work. And we go forward and learn those lessons. And always in history, when everyone is selfish cocksuckers, everyone spins their wheels. No one gets ahead. When we're working together, that's why it's always the argument for universal health care. Across the fucking board. It should always be.
Yeah.
And I fight for you guys. I always speak out because it's a travesty. You guys are living in the goddamn Stone Age in the States and not having universal health care. No wonder you're losing your goddamn minds, man. Jesus, I don't know how you guys do it. Big respects. That's a big fight. That's a hard battle.
You know, we're not in control, so we don't really have a choice. We just live
I know.
here. The powers over us, they run all this shit and make all the rules.
God, man, it's not right. God, I have mad respect for all my American friends. Seriously. Jesus. Jeez, I like, you know what? Life is so hard, Brandon. Think about that. Think about how hard life is on all of us. We're all struggling. Everyone. I promise you. Maybe there's a couple people in here. Their lives are just fucking hunky-dory, and they go around with little skip in the step, and yeah. That's their life. Mm-hmm. But I bet you the mass majority, yeah, we're all fucking struggling. We have our good days.
Yeah.
God, dude, there's times, and I'm telling you, this is honest God truth, guys. The first Thursday we didn't put out our show. I was so frustrated because I didn't finish my skit. We got behind on our writing. We're trying to put on a big show. And it's hard.
Hey,
it's
brother, how was your friend? That was the your co-host though.
He's
situation.
Well, he had an in-law pass away, and he has on his side a family member dealing with a diagnosis, and it's he's struggling. He's holding up. I got mad respects for him, and he's been married a long time. He's a good man, and this is hard. I don't know about you, man. Like, I've dealt with death all my goddamn life. Like, it's just, so death is a hard thing. What about you, man? What's death like for you? Like, have you dealt with a lot?
Yeah, man, I've lost, and I still miss those people to this very day. But I look forward to however we all interact whenever the day I die. I hope that I see them again. But yeah, man, death is hard. I mean, it's just humanly hard, man. You miss people you love, you never see them again. You never hear their voice again. Like, they're really just gone.
But you know what? They're not, though. They're not, though. They're not in a sense, like, I'll put it this way. My son really struggled with the concept of death for a bit. And I explained it to him this way, and this got him a lot of freedom, okay? When you go to a party, you don't think about the party ending, right? You have a good time. there's always an ending. Every story has an ending. Everything has a conclusion. Everything. You enjoy it while it lasts. Death is hard, but those people aren't gone because they lessons. Like, listen, my kids have great sense of humor. You know why? Because I joked with them all my life. That's, my favorite thing is, you know what I hope? I hope, and I'm marking it right now. I hope that I have some incurable disease where I waste away, but I eventually have like that moment, or a moment where I have like a chance to say goodbye right before I die. Because I swear I'm going to do this to my kid. I'm going to be like, oh, I love you, son. And as soon as he says he loves me too, I'll be like, haha, gay boy loves his son. And then I want to die then. I pull that on him every so often. And then but he knows, like, we have big respect. No, this isn't a slight against gay people. I teach my boys tolerance, and it's funny. It's funny. Anyways, death is hard. Death is hard. It's not easy. It's not easy on any of us. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see like believing, because it's the concept of death, of exclusion, of division. Do you understand why that idea can kind of be very destructive and used as a harmful tool against others?
Yes, people, if somebody wants to manipulate you with the Bible, like, that's a horrible tool that can easily be used. You can tell people some of anything, and you put God behind it, like, it's hard for people to logically fight that, depending on what they believe as individuals. Like, it's fucked up to use God as a ploy to manipulate, man. It's fucked
It
up.
is. Yeah,
But
it is.
happens. It happens.
Yep. And this is why Brandon will probably come on our show sometime, because we will go on and we will make fun of these idiots that use God. Because we both probably hate those cocksuckers the same, don't we? Those assholes that are getting rich off of other people's hopes. I hate those guys. I hate them. I hate them. All this fucking, those Kenneth Copelands and CeeLo. I hate them, all this crap. I hate them. God, I hate them. I hate people get taken advantage of. I hate it. I don't like it. It's not nice. And God, is everyone not fucking tired of feeling powerless in this world?
Yeah.
You see these assholes causing shit, taking advantage of people, fucking getting rich off their backs. Fuck them. Fuck them. We should always, every day, start our day with a big fuck you, Kenneth Copeland. Fucking pick your asshole and curse them out every day, because everyone should never forget what a bunch of cons and grifters all these assholes are. Really?
Absolutely.
Damn right,
Absolutely.
man. Damn, we're coming right up at the end, man. I really how was it? Was it good? Was it good for you?
It was wonderful, man. You held my hand all the way through. You gave it to me nasty. You gave it to me sweet, man. I had a great time.
Everything, didn't I? It was good. And it's not bad. I'm not a good host, but I was swinging it along, and I'm hoping we can give people a little bit of taste. Folks, thank you for joining us. Brandon, Christ Kook, I said this to the folks earlier. You wanted that name. We're not slating you. Yeah. We're having fun. We had a great conversation. I love this. Thank you for taking the time.
I love that name. The moment you gave it to me, you was like, you're a kook. And I was like, man, Christ Kook versus the Reverend.
No, I didn't say you were a kook. I didn't say you're a kook. I said you believe kooky things. I would never call you a kook. You believe kooky things.
And I was like, oh, man. So I ran with it. You inspired it. You inspired it.
You just, you respect the fact that that I think they're kooky, but that's fine, and you think that my beliefs are a bit kooky too, and that's okay, folks. Because at the end of the day, we get along. We have to get along. We're all on the same side. Never forget that. We're all on the same side, folks. We're going to hopefully be back soon with Faith Not Included every Thursday night, 9 Eastern, when my partner Skits the Clown and our producer Wes, we will be bringing you moist fuckery at its best. Top shelf Moist fuckery every day, coming at you, trying to set.
Hey man, and you gotta have me back, man. We gotta do it again, man. I love to be on.
Absolutely. We had so much fun. Trust me, man. I'm gonna be writing great things. We're gonna be in touch, and we're gonna have. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. This was fun. I hope everyone else had fun, and we love you out. So, producer Wes, if you may, bring us out. Thank you, everyone, and again, see you soon.
All right.